We like to start with a little segment called Lube It Up, presented by Uberlube.
Our favorite lube.
We're going to chat a little about Uberlube later, but in the meantime, they're sponsoring the segment to lubricate this conversation. And what we like to do is come to you, our wonderful sneaky freak listeners, and we ask you a question of the week. And this question, you came up with this question this week, Mother.
Thank you.
I didn't say anything good about it. I just said you came up with it.
It was a good idea. Just admit it. What the hell? What does that mean?
The question is, what is your genitalia's name, and why did you name it that?
I actually did a TikTok video about this first, and I didn't say genitals because I thought I'd get in trouble again, so I just said eggplant or clam.
I like that.
Can we start it off by answering the questions first? Do you have a name for your
We've already
dick?
discussed this. It came from us discussing this on the show already.
I don't remember what you called your dick.
Yeah, you do. It was Lester.
Oh, right. I know I got Lester. Okay, never mind. For those of you who haven't heard this podcast before.
At a young age, I discovered that my father named his dick Lester, and then I thought it was funny, so I became Lester, I guess Lester Jr.
You're Lester Jr. Dale, do you have a name for your eggplant?
I don't. It's
well, you should.
I should. I agree.
How
Hoping
could you
to find
not?
a new one today. I'll steal one from a sneaky freak.
Oh, you could definitely steal one. If any sneaky freaks are upset about it, patent it.
And then of course you named yours Princess Puss.
Yes. Although for
Love
TikTok
that I know
just
that.
said princess because I didn't want to get in trouble for saying the word puss or pussy or any of that.
Keep it kosher. That's what I say.
Keep it kosher.
All right, let's start it up. Okay, but by the way, if you want to participate in these questions, just give us a text at 310-356-3920. So these are our listeners' responses. Tony says, my genitalias have two names, Mr. Johnson and Big Papa. I named it that because when I come a knocking, I will knock a woman out in the 12th round with my sexual hearing, just like Jack Johnson and Biggie Smalls.
Oh my God, that's such a passionate way of speaking about his genitalia.
So he actually names his genitalia after Jack Johnson and Biggie Smalls.
Okay.
Mr. Johnson and Big Papa. He goes on to say, I love when they call me Big Papa. Throw your hands in the air if you're a true player. Tell your sexy mom I would love to go a few rounds with her one night. Te amo.
What was that?
I didn't read that at first, and I'm not so pleased with it either.
Why don't you save it for hit on or shit on? That was a hit on.
That was a hit on.
Can you read that again?
Tell your sexy mom I would love to go a few rounds with her one night. Te amo.
Well, I'll take it as a compliment, Big Papa.
Fucking Big Papa?
I kind of don't like that he named it Big Papa because my dad's nickname for his grandchildren to call him is Big Papa.
I don't need to receive texts that are hitting on you. That doesn't need to come to me.
It was okay in my book, Big Papa.
All right, we got another response here from Sage, who says she names her genitalia Barbie Girl. Apparently, it looks like a Barbie vagina. Tight skin and tight lips.
Oh, boy.
How do you like that?
It's a Barbie vagina. Barbies actually don't have vaginas. They just have like it's just like they don't have vaginas. I don't know what she's talking about. They don't have vulvas. They have nothing down there. They got just plastic.
A neuter plug?
A neutered plug?
Maybe a neuter plug.
What's a neuter plug?
You don't know what a neuter plug is?
No, did you make this up?
No, this is classic. Let me look up what a neuter... I'm going to show you what a neuter plug looks like right now. Dale, you know what a neuter plug is?
No, I've never heard of this.
I guess is what dogs have
Okay.
when they get neutered.
All right. Can we move on, please?
Disgusting. Johnny says it's not named anymore and only was for a couple years back in 1981 when I was 18 years old and with my first real boyfriend. I loved to drink Harvey Wallbangers back then, so I named his dick Harvey. He named my pussy Janet, but I have no clue why. What a funny memory that is. Thanks for stirring that up. LOL.
I'm glad
Johnny.
I'm glad we stirred it up.
That is fucking hilarious. I like that your genitalia's name can actually change with every relationship. That's tremendous.
Where do you get that?
That's what she said.
Harvey
It used to be
and
named,
Janet.
It used to be named only for a couple years back in 1981 when I was 18 years old.
But she didn't change it to something new.
It's no longer named.
It's just like the
It's
tomb.
not named anymore.
It's like the tomb of the unknown soldier.
Yes, that's right.
It's not named.
It's
Okay.
unnamed. Trish says, I named mine Taco. When my husband asks what's for dinner, I always tell him he gets the taco. My kids are clueless. LOL.
I like that.
There's a little code word right there.
Code word.
She's eating chicken, but he's having a taco.
I wonder what type of taco she's referring to. Like meat or vegetarian, chicken, whatever.
Your eyebrow quivered with this idea. It's
I like
hilarious.
it. A lot of people call it tacos, I noticed.
Yeah, it looks like a clam shell, a taco shell. It's,
Right.
you get it. A taco is actually not the best, like a hard taco. I don't love that image for the vulva.
All right.
Lisa says, I don't have a name for it, but my guy's junk is called George or Chester the Molester.
That is a very common name, Chester the Molester.
Did you just fart?
No, it's the bone.
Ugh.
But I might add, in the past, I've already spoken about this joke. This really did happen, though. When I met this guy for the first time named Lester, and I said to him, oh, that's the name of my deceased husband's penis. And he goes, well, I've been called a dick before, but never like this.
Perfect line.
Yeah.
It's an unbelievable comeback.
Good comeback. He's
Very good
Very
line.
funny.
All right.
Shout out to Lester.
Katie says, I named mine Tammy. My boyfriend's genitals is named Timmy. He wanted it to go along with his, I guess.
Tammy and Timmy.
Tammy and Timmy.
That's so cute.
So
a lot of people name them like a pair.
It's a pairing.
A pairing.
Well, if they break up, what happens?
Then they unpair.
They unpair.
And they come up with a new term.
I hope you don't break up, but if you do, please let us know what the name becomes. Jordan says she doesn't really have a name, but I imagine hers as Jessica Lange, Coven vibe type of girl.
Oh my God. It's a witch vibe?
A little witch vibe. Who is Jessica Lange?
That's who your sister was named after, actually. She's an old-time actress.
Really?
Yeah.
Would she play a witch?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know her whole repertoire of movies.
Megan says, well, my pussy is unnamed, but my boobs are each named Surprise and Delight. When I worked for Apple in phone support, we all got company shirts and said, I'm here to surprise and delight, right over the chest. So my boyfriend started calling my boobs Surprise and Delight.
That is absolutely adorable.
Totally adorbs. Love it.
You know what I love? People come up with these creative names, and if we hadn't asked, nobody would know about these things.
You're right. Thank God that we
We're
asked this
opening
question.
the conversation about
We're opening the
what
conversation. We're making people dig into their souls.
It's a mitzvah.
It's a mitzvah. Corey says, I named mine Dobby. You remember Dobby, the house elf in Harry Potter?
No, but go on.
Because Dobby is sad no one plays with him and he only wants a sock.
Oh.
I had a GF one.
He only wants a sock. What does that mean? Is he sticking his dick in a sock?
Yeah, like a tube sock. And
What's
Dobby also wanted a sock. That is a phenomenal joke.
What's a tube sack?
When you masturbate, you guys, there's like an old timey thing. You masturbate into a tube sack.
Did you masturbate in a tube sack?
Never.
Dale, have you?
I feel like I had to have tried it just for the novelty, but it wasn't, didn't stick around.
Oh my God, like an American Pie type of thing where you stick your dick in a pie. Have you ever done that?
No, I never stuck my dick in a pie, Mom.
Have you?
No.
All right.
Waste of a pie.
Waste of a pie.
That's what I was thinking about the tube sack. Way too cheap to ruin a tube sack.
There's
like
no
that.
way you'd be able to clean that tube sack out.
No chance.
So like a fleshlight.
Then he goes on to say, Corey says, I had a GF once and we named her chest Barnes and Noble. Her downstairs was called Taco Bell.
Oh my God, we got an entire shopping mall over there.
It was especially fun since her mom would give me money to buy books and food. So it was like I was being paid to bang her daughter.
Oh my God.
I love everything about this response.
That was a great response. Who did this?
This is Corey.
Corey, that was so creative.
This is hilarious.
That wins the creative that wins the creative title of the day.
Joseph says, no name for my genitalia, but women's are kitties.
Kitties, pussies.
Jacqueline says, I call it my little taco or toe, which my boyfriend and I find both funny but gross. Lol, so no bedroom talk, just joking around. This is my toe.
What's wrong with that? Oh, camel toe?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I like that. I was just thinking of her toe. I didn't know why she was calling it her toe.
Maybe he sticks his toe in there.
And then
He ignores me.
yeah, I don't need to think about that. Jackie says clitoris for obvious reasons.
Clitoris, the clitoris.
Yeah. Clitoris is pretty good.
Clitoris works.
I think Corey wins this week with Dobby
Corey,
the house
you
elf.
win. Announcing the winner of Best Title of Genitalia goes to Corey
Yes.
for his creative, not only titles, but usage of the words.
I love it. I love it. And I love Uberlube, who sponsored this segment so
Thank
that we
you.
can talk, so that I can talk openly with my mother about your genitalia's name
And yours.
and my own genitalia's name.